Dealing with an aging narcissist can be a challenging and often delicate situation. As narcissists grow older, their behaviors and demands become more pronounced. This can have a profound impact on family dynamics and make life increasingly difficult for their caregivers. As narcissists age, they may face a decline in the social leverage and physical attributes that once amplified their sense of superiority and entitlement. The inevitable changes associated with aging can be particularly unsettling for them, as they struggle with loss of control, fear of dependency, and diminished attention from others. This shift can result in exacerbated narcissistic behaviors as they attempt to compensate for their insecurities and maintain their self-image. Family and caregivers will notice increased demands for time and attention, a growing tendency towards manipulation, and an escalation in anger or hostility when their needs are not met with the expected level of compliance or admiration. Dealing with an aging narcissist can be a challenging endeavor, requiring a blend of understanding, patience, and firm boundaries. As one navigates through this complex terrain, it's essential to keep in mind that the core of the narcissist's behavior is often rooted in deep-seated insecurities and self-absorption, rather than a reflection of your own actions or worth. Narcissists are notorious for their ability to test limits and push boundaries, often seeking to manipulate situations and people to their advantage. In dealing with narcissists, it becomes crucial to set clear, firm boundaries about what constitutes acceptable behavior. Start by identifying what your personal boundaries are. These are the limits that define where your rights begin and end, and can pertain to various aspects of your life: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. For instance, you might decide that you won't tolerate being shouted at or being belittled. Once you've defined your boundaries, communicate them clearly and assertively to the narcissist. Use simple, direct language and avoid getting emotional or defensive. Remember, you're not asking for permission. You're informing them of a decision you've made. Consistency is key when enforcing boundaries. Narcissists may attempt to push your boundaries or manipulate you into bending the rules. When this happens, stay firm and consistent. Remind them of the boundary and the consequences of crossing it. If a boundary is crossed, ensure there are consequences. This could be as simple as ending a conversation or as significant as reconsidering the nature of your relationship. The goal is not to punish, but to protect your well-being and demonstrate that your boundaries are non-negotiable. Remember, establishing clear boundaries is not about controlling the narcissist's behavior, but about taking control of how you respond and what you tolerate. It's about respecting your own needs and well-being. Emotional detachment can be a powerful tool when dealing with aging narcissists. This does not mean you have to be aloof or cold, but rather that you maintain an emotional distance to protect your own mental and emotional health. Narcissists often project their insecurities onto others. Their actions and words are usually more about their own issues than about you. Understanding this can help you view their behavior objectively and lessen its impact on you. One of the key steps in practicing emotional detachment is to stop taking things personally. When a narcissist criticizes or belittles you, it's likely not about you at all. Try to view these comments as reflections of their own self-esteem issues rather than as assessments of your worth. Narcissists often seek to elicit strong reactions in others, as it makes them feel powerful. Practice controlling your reactions to their behavior. This can involve taking deep breaths, counting to 10 before responding, or even walking away from the situation if necessary. Just as you would set physical or behavioral boundaries, it's important to set emotional boundaries as well. This could involve deciding not to engage in arguments, refusing to respond to provocative comments, or choosing not to share personal information that they could potentially use against you. When interacting with a narcissist, it's easy to get caught up in their world and neglect your own needs. However, prioritizing your well-being is crucial not only for your health, but also for maintaining the strength and resilience needed to deal with such challenging situations. Spending time with supportive and empathetic friends and family can provide a much-needed reprieve from the challenges of dealing with a narcissist. These relationships can offer comfort, perspective, and the reassurance that you're not alone. Mindfulness and meditation can help you stay centered and calm, reducing anxiety and promoting mental clarity. By focusing on the present moment, you can create a sense of peace and space that allows you to better manage interactions with the aging narcissist. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can provide valuable tools and strategies to handle your situation, as well as the space to express your feelings without judgment. Keep realistic expectations. Change is unlikely, especially in aging narcissists. Accepting this can be difficult, but it's essential for your own peace of mind. Instead of hoping for change, focus on managing the situation as best as you can. While you can't control a narcissist's behavior, you can control your reactions to it. Concentrate on developing coping strategies, setting boundaries, and protecting your emotional well-being. You are not responsible for fixing or healing the narcissist. Trying to play therapist can lead to emotional exhaustion and may enable their behavior. This does not mean expecting the worst at all times, but rather not expecting the aging narcissist to behave as a non-narcissistic individual would. This can help prevent feelings of disappointment when they act in ways that are hurtful or self-centered. Dealing with an aging narcissist is a complex, often painful journey that requires ample self-compassion and resilience. Remember that prioritizing your emotional health isn't selfish, it's necessary. Embrace the supportive community around you, and stand firm in your pursuit of peace and well-being. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.